So yeah, again we are here अन्वय this side. So हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं विथ एग्जाम्पल्स. आई होप आप सब ने एक बार रिवाइज किया होगा, फॉर्मूलाज मेमोराइज करने का ट्राई किया होगा. अगर वो किया होगा तो या दिस विल बी ईजी फॉर यू. सिर्फ अभी हाउ टू प्रोसीड वो देखना है. सिंपल स्टेप्स है, वो स्टेप्स को अगर फॉलो करेंगे तो ये क्वेश्चन वेरी इजी है. तो या विल स्टार्ट. एग्जाम्पल 1, फाइंड सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ द शेडेड पोर्शन. तो ये कुछ एक पोर्शन डायग्राम हमें दिया है, तो उसमें क्या क्या अवेलेबल है. तो फर्स्ट हमें दिख रहा है एक ट्रायंगल है, देन रेक्टेंगल है, देन सेमी सर्कल है एंड ए सर्कल है. कहा क्या गया है, फाइंड सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ शेडेड पोर्शन. मीन्स ये ट्रायंगल, रेक्टेंगल और सेमी सर्कल, इन तीनों को ऐड करना है और ये वाइट पार्ट इसे सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. तो या तो हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप इंडिविजुअली एक एक शेप का फर्स्ट सेंट्रॉइड निकालेंगे, देन फिर उनको ऐड करेंगे एंड अनशेडेड पोर्शन को माइनस कर देंगे. सो यस, तो हम एक बार रिवाइज कर लेते हैं वो फॉर्मूलाज, फिर स्टार्ट करेंगे क्वेश्चन से. या हाँ, फॉर रेक्टेंगल it is b by 2 and h by 2 with respect to 90 degree corner, and for xy we know it is with respect to origin, and area of rectangle is base into height. Now for triangle it is b by 3 and h by 3 with respect to 90 degree corner, and xy are with respect to origin, and the formula of triangle is for area is half into base into height. Now formula for circle. Circle it is, yeah, we know that axis of symmetry pass through center, so x and y with respect to origin, so r and r. Semicircle, one axis of symmetry pass through center and the other which doesn't pass through center pass through the distance of 4r by 3 phi with respect to center, and area of semicircle is pi r square divided by 2. Same goes with quarter circle. As no axis of symmetry pass through the center, both the axis of symmetry will pass through the distance of 4r by 3 pi with respect to origin, and as you all know x and y are with respect to origin, and area of quarter circle is pi r square divided by 4. Also you must be having the common understanding of coordinate system. According to that we will move. Now yeah, we'll start the example. Consider the triangle first. As there are many shapes, triangle, rectangle and semicircle and circle, we'll go with one by one each. First considering the triangle. So yes, the base of triangle, as you know, it is 3, and for height we have to consider this semicircle. As the radius of semicircle is given as 2, so the complete part will be 2 times the radius, it will be 4. So height of triangle will be 4. So the triangle base is 3, height is 4. Yes, this is the triangle, base is 3, and we know the points for triangle. What are they? The centroid lies at b by 3 and h by 3 from 90 degree. This is the 90 degree side, so b by 3 and h by 3. B by 3 and h by 3 from 90 degree side. So, but for x and y we want distance from origin. The distance from origin is this. If this total is b and this is b by 3, means it is 2b by 3. Complete b, this is b by 3, and for y coordinate this is the y coordinate which is h by 3. So the x1, as we have considered triangle as a first object, x1 will be 2b by 3 and y1 will be h by 3. Substitute the values of b and h and you will get on the calculator. So 2b by 3, 2 into 3 by 3 which is 2, and h by 3 which is 4 by 3 will become 1.33. Now area for triangle, what is the formula? Half into base into height, which if you put on calculator will get you 6. Now as we have done with one object, we will move to second object. Second object is the rectangle which has base 3 and height as 4. So we will write here, consider rectangle base of which is 3 and height which is 4. So first we will draw the diagram as it is. It is available in the diagram, but we know from diagram that it is 3 distance 3 far from the origin. So we have to draw as it is far away from 3 distance from the origin. So yeah, this distance is 3 till here, and let's recall the points for. So yeah, let's recall the point for rectangle. What are they? B by 2 and h by 2 with respect to 90 degree. As we know, every point, every angle is 90 degree of rectangle. So yeah, we can consider it like this way, b by 2 and for y coordinate is h by 2. So now as it is a second object, so x2 y2, so x2 is this distance which is 3 plus b by 2, 3 plus b by 2 which is 4.5, b is 3, h is 4, y2 is h by 2, h by 2 which is 2. So area is b into h, 4 3s are 12. So yeah, second object is also done. Now we'll move to the third object which is the semicircle. Consider semicircle. Now considering semicircle, but semicircle is at a distance of 6 from the origin. So we have to draw exact similar diagram of it in the individual case. This is the semicircle which is at a distance of 6, and we know that after recalling the points for semicircle, the radius is given as 2. Okay, so one axis of symmetry pass through center. In this case, the horizontal symmetry, axis of symmetry will be the one which will pass through center, and vertical axis of symmetry, we know that it pass through the distance of 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi, which is the distance same, 4r by 3 pi. As we know, this is the center, and the vertical distance, it is r is given as 2. So as this is the third object, we'll consider as x3 and y3. x3, this, as we know, x and y is with respect to origin. So from origin the distance is 6 plus 4r by 3 pi, 6 plus 4r by 3 pi. You need to substitute this value properly in calculator as it is with the help of functions given in the calculator, and you will get the accurate value of, for x3 is 6.84, and y3 is the this distance which is the r, radius of semicircle, which is 2. So the area for semicircle is half of area of circle, means pi r square by 2, pi r square by 2, which will be 6.283. You will be wondering how I am able to calculate so fast. I have the values written prior, so but while you practicing, you should substitute in calculator and write the answers. So yeah, the three parts are now being calculated. Now only one single part of circle is remaining. So now we'll consider the circle. As we know, circle is this. This is the, what is this distance? This is distance of radius of semicircle, means it is 2. This distance is 2 and we need to find this distance, which is 3 plus 3. Wait, we'll draw it separately so you will get more clear idea about the object. So consider circle. It is at distance of 6. This is the circle. So yeah, till here it is 6 and till here it is 2. We need to find, as this is the fourth object, it will be followed as x4 and y4. So yeah, the x4 is this distance with respect to origin. This is 6 and this is the y. This is 2. So area of circle is pi r square, which will be 1.76. As the diameter of circle is given, this phi is known as diameter. If phi is 1.5, then radius will be 0.75. So yeah, after substituting this value in area, we'll get the value of area as 1.76. I think 1.76. Yeah. Now what is the basic idea which we have priorly discussed, that we have to add triangle, rectangle and semicircle and subtract circle to get the centroid of the shaded portion. So yeah, we'll move further for centroid. For centroid, first the x coordinate. X coordinate will get as we have to add the first three objects and subtract the fourth, we'll write as a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 and subtract the fourth object, which is the circle, a4 x4, divide by a1 plus a2 plus a3 minus a4. This is the formula you have to need to be known. The objects which need to be added are added here, and the object which need to be subtracted is subtract. So yeah, now we'll substitute the value. For this you need to use calculator. So first area 1 is 6 and x1 is 2. Area 2 is 12 and x2 is 4.5. Area 3 is 6.283 and x3 is 6.84, and minus area 4 is 1.76 and x4 is 6 upon area 1 6 plus area 2 12 plus area 3, which is 6.283 minus 1.76. when you will substitute this similarly on calculator, you will get the value of x coordinate of centroid, which will be 4.36. Similarly, we have to calculate for y coordinate. Y bar will be a1y1 plus a2y2 plus a3y3 minus a4y4 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3 minus a4. We have subtracted the fourth object because it is not shaded, it is unshaded. As we only need to find the portion of shaded, centroid of shaded portion, we have subtracted the unshaded part. So yeah, similarly we'll substitute the values. Value of a1 is 6 and y1 is 1.33, a2 is 12 and y2 is 2, a3 is 6.283, value of y3 is 2, minus a4 is 1.76 and value of y4 is 2, divide by 6 plus 12 plus 6.283 minus 1.76. After substituting it on calculator with as it is, as I have represented here, the brackets also need to be used while the calculator. So the value will be 1.82. So yeah, final answer we have to write the centroid of shaded part is g x bar comma y bar is equal to 4.36 comma 1.82. Yeah, so this is the required part. इतना करोगे तो फुल 8 मार्क्स मिलेंगे. सो अभी व्हाट्स योर ड्यूटी कि आपको ये एक बार देखना है वाइल सीइंग. आफ्टर देखने के बाद एक बार देख के लिखना है एंड उसके बाद एक बार बिना देख के खुद ट्राई करना है. जब आपको ये सब याद रहेगा, formula for triangle which is b by 3 h by 3, how to calculate n x y is only with respect to origin, तो ये आप खुद कर सकते हो. हर क्वेश्चन में यही स्टेप्स फॉलो करने एंड यू विल बी ऑल राइट टू गो और आपको आंसर्स मिलेगा. ऑल्सो एरर्स जो यहाँ पे होते हैं मोस्ट ऑफ बच्चों से कि कैलकुलेटर मिस्टेक होता है, सो कैलकुलेटर का भी ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. एंड सिंपल स्टेप्स, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है. अगर वो फर्स्ट लेक्चर वीडियो का अगर आपको कंटेंट सब याद मेमोराइज है तो आप कर सकते हो. और डायग्राम देख के आपको सेग्रीगेट करना आना पड़ेगा कि कौन से शेप्स उसमें है और कौन से ऐड करने हैं और कौन से माइनस करने हैं. जो शेडेड पार्ट रहता है उन्हें ऐड करना है, जो अनशेडेड पार्ट है जिसको हम बाहर निकालना है उसे सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. सो या दिस इज़ द सिंपल आइडिया. और yeah, that's it for this video. We'll take another examples in another video. So okay, thank you guys, that's it.